Of the 159 Airbus A380s flying today, only a fraction carry something increasingly rare in commercial aviation: a genuine first-class cabin. As airlines have quietly retired the product in favour of premium business class, the Airbus A380 has become one of the last great theatres for true airborne luxury. Private suites, onboard showers, and in one case, a three-person private apartment 40,000 feet above the ocean. If you want to experience it, you need to know exactly where to look and exactly how much to budget. So in this video, we take a look at the only 9 airlines still operating the Airbus A380 with a true first-class cabin in 2026, how their products compare, and just how much passengers are paying for some of the most exclusive seats in commercial aviation. And be sure to check out Simpleflying's flight tracker. From live alerts and data on commercial, military and government flights, it goes way beyond your standard tracker. It was built specifically for avgeeks, free and live, right at your fingertips. Korean Air operates 6 Airbus A380s, each configured with 12 first-class Cosmo suites on the main deck in a 1-2-1 layout. Unlike most A380 first-class operators who place their premium cabins on the quieter upper deck, Korean Air keeps first class downstairs, forward of the business class cabin. Routes include Seoul Incheon to Los Angeles International Airport, New York JFK Airport, Chicago O'Hare International Airport, and Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. The Cosmo suite on the A380 is the older open-shell version of the product, meaning no sliding door, which puts it behind Korean Air's own Cosmo Suites 2.0, available on its Boeing 747-8i and select Boeing 777-300ERs. The suite is 25 inches wide with a flatbed pitch of 84 inches, and the Korean food offering is genuinely outstanding. Pricing for Korean Air A380 First Class is notably variable depending on the direction of the flight. According to Simpleflying, one-way fares range from around $5,000 when originating in Seoul to over $16,000 when departing from the United States, one of the largest price asymmetries in premium long-haul aviation. All Nippon Airways, or ANA, is unique among A380 operators in one critical respect. Its 3 A380s fly a single route, Tokyo Narita to Honolulu, and are dedicated entirely to the Hawaii market under the Flying Honu branding, each aircraft painted in a different color inspired by Hawaiian sea turtles. First class consists of 8 suites on the upper deck in a 1-2-1 layout with sliding doors, 32-inch monitors, and a full flatbed 81 inches in length. The A380 operates 3 round-trip flights per week, meaning availability is inherently limited, and the 3,849-mile flight itself lasts just over 6 hours, a relatively short window to enjoy what is unquestionably a world-class product. Cash pricing for ANA A380 First Class on the Honolulu route typically falls in the range of $5,000 to $8,000 one way, making it one of the most affordable A380 First Class tickets available. The constraint is not price, but supply. 3 aircraft, 3 weekly frequencies, and 8 first-class suites per flight. British Airways operates 12 Airbus A380s and has first class on every one of them, 14 seats per aircraft in a 1-2-1 open suite configuration on the upper deck. Key routes include London Heathrow Airport to Los Angeles, Miami International Airport, and select other long-haul destinations. The current hard product is honest if unspectacular by premium class standards, a large flatbed seat, good catering, and BA's well-regarded club kitchen, without the enclosed suites found on competitors. That is about to change, as Simpleflying has reported a retrofit program that started last year is expected to be available in the second half of 2026. It'll finally bring fully enclosed first-class suites with sliding doors to the entire A380 fleet, reducing overall capacity from 469 to approximately 421 seats, while dramatically elevating the premium offering. The new BA First Suite features a fully flat bed, a 60-inch cocooned curved wall for privacy, and a design aesthetic drawing on British and Irish craft skills. The first retrofitted A380s are expected in service through 2026, Until then, passengers flying BA's A380 First Class receive a competent but transitional product that is widely expected to be transformed. Qatar Airways operates 8 Airbus A380s and, unlike its competitors, it deploys them selectively on specific routes and at specific times of year, rather than as a fixed part of its long-haul network. When the A380 does fly, it carries a genuine first-class cabin, 8 suites in a 1-to-1 configuration, featuring a fully flat bed, direct aisle access, and a full suite of Qatar's premium service. Key routes include Doha to London Heathrow and seasonal deployments such as Doha Hamad International Airport to Singapore, where the A380 was briefly deployed in early 2026 to supplement capacity on a high-demand corridor. As simpleflying has detailed, Qatar's A380 First Class pricing in 2026 starts at around $4,500 one way on shorter long-haul routes, like London to Doha, making it the most accessible entry point on this list for A380 First Class. Ultra-long-haul return fares can reach $10,000 to $15,000 or beyond during peak periods. The caveat is scheduling. Qatar's A380 First Class is not a guaranteed product on any route year-round, which limits its appeal for passengers specifically seeking the experience. Qantas operates 10 Airbus A380s in a 4-class configuration, 14 first-class seats, 70 in business class, 60 in premium economy and 341 in economy, 485 passengers in total. First class is located on the lower deck in a 1-to-1 layout with a seat pitch of 79 inches, a width of 22 inches, and a fully flat bed with a 180-degree recline. Routes include Sydney to London Heathrow, Los Angeles, Dallas-Fort Worth, Singapore, and Johannesburg. The hard product features a large personal suite with good storage and a premium dining experience developed in partnership with Australian chefs, though unlike Emirates or Singapore, it doesn't offer enclosed private suites with doors. According to simpleflying, Qantas first-class fares exceed $18,000 one way on ultra-long-haul routes, making a Sydney-London first-class ticket one of the most expensive single-cabin commercial fares available anywhere in the world. Lufthansa operates 8 Airbus A380s exclusively out of Munich, each featuring 8 first-class open suites on the upper deck forward of the aircraft's nose. The configuration is a 1-to-1 layout, with each suite measuring 81 inches in bed length at a width of 27 inches, generously proportioned by any standard. Key routes include Munich to Los Angeles, New York JFK, Boston, Bangkok, and select other long-haul destinations. The onboard service follows the airline's hallmark understated excellence: fine European wines, Meissen porcelain table service, and pajamas and amenity kits from premium German brands. However, for travellers seeking the combination of cabin quietness, German precision, and a storied ground experience, it remains one of the most compelling A380 first-class propositions. Cash pricing, according to the Points Guy and multiple fare sources, typically runs $6,500 to $11,000 one way. Etihad Airways currently operates 8 active A380s, with the 9th returning to service by early 2027, following the reactivation of stored aircraft after the pandemic. The upper deck forward section houses 9 first-class apartments, each a fully enclosed suite with sliding doors, plus a single exceptional product occupying the front left corner of the cabin: the residence. Etihad's 3-room private suite consisting of a living room, a separate bedroom with a double bed, and a private ensuite bathroom with shower. No other commercial aircraft in service offers anything comparable. A380 routes currently include Abu Dhabi to London Heathrow, Paris Charles de Gaulle, Singapore, Toronto, and Tokyo Narita, the latter expected to begin in June 2026. The pricing structure is tiered. First-class apartments are priced competitively relative to the product's quality, typically $3,500 to $6,500 one way on routes such as Abu Dhabi to London, making Etihad one of the more accessible A380 first-class options for the quality on offer. Emirates operates 110 Airbus A380s, more than every other operator on this list combined. Each aircraft carries 14 first-class suites on the upper deck, forward in a 1-to-1 configuration, each fully enclosed with floor-to-ceiling sliding doors, a virtual window system on windowless center suites, a zero-gravity flatbed, and a personal minibar. What separates the Emirates A380 product from virtually every other first-class offering in the sky is not the suite itself, but what sits behind it. 2 onboard shower spas, the only in-flight showers available on a commercial aircraft, and a full service lounge at the rear of the upper deck, where first and business class passengers can stand, order cocktails, and socialize mid-flight. Routes are global, with major A380 first-class corridors including Dubai to London Heathrow, New York JFK, Los Angeles, Sydney, and dozens of others across 6 continents. As Simpleflying has reported, Emirates A380 first-class fares in 2026 typically range from $8,000 to $17,000 one-way for long-haul international travel, with ultra-long-haul routes such as Dubai to Los Angeles reaching the upper end of that range. Singapore Airlines operates 12 Airbus A380s, and every single one carries the same product at the front of the upper deck. 6 suites arranged in a 1-1 configuration across 2 rows, each a fully enclosed private cabin with floor-to-ceiling sliding doors, a leather swivel armchair, a separate fully flat bed made up with Lalique fine linens, and a personal wardrobe. Singapore Airlines A380 routes in 2026 include Singapore to London Heathrow, Sydney, Auckland, Mumbai, New Delhi, Shanghai Pudong, and seasonal deployments to Hong Kong. Cash pricing for Singapore Airlines suites is consistently among the highest on this list, ranging from $12,000 to $14,000 one way on long-haul routes such as Singapore to London or Singapore to Sydney. What do you think? If you had the chance to fly one Airbus A380 first-class product just once, which airline would you choose and why? Let us know by leaving a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more aviation content. See you next time. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simpleflying publishes over 150 articles and a podcast every week. Visit simpleflying.com.